In this video, the recipe takes us back to the Xinjiang region of China. It is a popular street food made by skewering small pieces of lamb. It is usually grilled over an open flame. Well, of course, the use of an open flame in charcoal is way superior. But if you're unable to, you can also fry it. And if you don't want to use oil, you can grill it on the stovetop. But I think the frying of this dish also gives it a unique flavor. The origins of this toothpick lamb can be traced back to the Uyghur people, who are an ethnic group native to Xinjiang. Here, the culinary tradition blends with the elements of Middle Eastern, Central Asian, and Chinese cuisine. And this chewer is a reflection of a diverse culinary heritage. I'm so happy to be making this dish for you. Hello and welcome to Majid's Kitchen. As you see here, I've been trimming the fat and silver skin of a boneless lamb leg. This is a New Zealand lamb, and it's not a very strong or gamey flavor or odor to it, which for some people is the reason why they don't eat lamb. But try this recipe and I'm sure you'll find it very convincing and flavorful that it might become your favorite meat. As you've seen, I've cut very thin slices and I'm using my knife to kind of tenderize each piece. You can use the back of your knife, but I'm not hitting it very hard. It's very light. Obviously, being that thin, it would probably go through the meat, but it's to tenderize it so the marinade and the seasoning goes into the meat and becomes flavorful. And here with the spices for the recipe. I'm using about 350 grams of lamb. Soak your toothpicks for about 20 minutes. Half a teaspoon of MSG, 1 teaspoon of crushed chili, 1 teaspoon of Sichuan peppercorns, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of chili crisp in oil, and half a teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Soaking the toothpicks will help with easier eating, and the meat won't stick to the toothpicks as bad. Marinate a tablespoon of soy sauce and a tablespoon of pineapple juice. You could also use orange juice. Usually Shaoxing wine is used, bicarbonate of soda and MSG. This is optional. Let's place all the meat into the bowl with these ingredients and gently massage so the marinade can start doing its thing. Place a pan on medium heat and toast the cumin and the peppercorns slightly. You know this is ready when you start to smell the wonderful fragrance of the cumin. Do not burn these ingredients. After marinating for at least an hour, it's time to skewer the pieces of meat. And as the recipe says, toothpick lamb. Use your toothpicks, the ones you have soaked, for at least 20 minutes. And this will ensure that when eating, the meat doesn't adhere to the stick and make it difficult. Not soaking the toothpicks will allow the juices of the meat to penetrate the wood, therefore yielding a drier piece of meat, making it difficult to remove from the toothpick. Using a spice grinder or a mortar and pestle, grind the spices. Make sure not to make a very fine powder, but slightly coarse. When your oil is nice and hot, but not smoking, carefully place your pieces of meat into the fry pan and allow to cook at least about a minute each side. If you need to cook it slightly longer, then allow it to achieve a beautiful golden brown color. This is due to the caramelization taking place because of the marinade. Remove and strain your oil and use later for other lamb dishes. Clean out your skillet and place your toothpick lamb back into the pan, and now add a few good pinches of seasoning. Remember to taste as you go, as you don't want to over season or over salt the dish. Now add in the sugar and give it a toss. The sugar will bring out a nice balance with the other ingredients that are in this dish. Now add the chili crisp and toss it again. And lastly, I'm adding a few pieces of dried red chili, and that gets tossed in the heated pan, and we're ready for presentation. And I'll add in my personal touch of crispy fried onions to the dish, and there you have it. And I hope you like it. A perfect blend of spices and tenderness. This toothpick lamb is hot, juicy, and ready to impress. Share the recipe with your friends and family. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more culinary adventures. Thanks for watching Majid's Kitchen.